several videos here, so this is the one you see first. There's going to be another one out there. You can recognize it because I'll have this shirt on that my dad gave me. My dad's 91 years old, and he doesn't do a lot of outside work anymore, but he does some. He does. Anyways, I was there this time, and it seemed like this shirt was hanging in the closet and nobody was wearing it, so I thought, well, it might look good on me. At least I might look good on it. And so I started wearing it one day, and Dad looked at me and he said, "Son, that looks like my shirt." He said, "You can have that. I don't wear it." So here we are. Here we are with my new shirt, my new old shirt from my 91-year-old dad. Folgers coffee, 4 in the morning. My brother's logo, Myers Logging, isn't that nice? He just gave me that. Just brought it back from North Carolina. North Carolina's where I grew up, duck hunting, trapping in the swamps, paddling a canoe. It was a pretty fun little life I had. I'd run my traps before school. Went to a little Mennonite school with 18 students or less some years. I suppose we had years that were better for kids and years that weren't as good because the numbers went up and down a little bit back in the 60s. Couldn't ask for a better childhood, really. My mother, yeah, okay, I'm going to show you the shotgun in a little bit, but I'm going to tell you a story first. My mother was really hard on us when we were little about being thankful. She always read those Bible stories that where children of Israel would complain and God would be so displeased with them. And she taught us that being unthankful was the same as being unholy. And I believe it is. It is unholy. So some days we have to kind of reach down inside ourselves and think of things to be thankful for. Some days we're maybe a little bit grumpy, and somebody will remind us we have a lot to be thankful for. I have a friend the other day that I was sort of having a stressed out day. She reminded me that we need to be thankful. Look around you at all the people that have it way worse. I have another friend, a horse trainer guy, cowboy friend of mine. I've done a lot of cowboying with. He lives down south of here. He told me one day he was going through cancer himself. He said, "Norm," he said, "you can't pick up a dead cat and throw it any direction and not hit somebody that's got it worse than you." So my life lesson today is be thankful. My brother-in-law back in Virginia has cancer, and I just got home made a flying trip back there to see him while he was still not too sick. He's in stage 4. He was in stage 4 when he found out about it. And that was the way he is. He's just thankful for, he said, "It's all Norm." He said, "You can't believe how good God's been to me and how good people are to me." He said, it's like every day, it's like something new to be thankful for. Like, this guy's dying unless something changes. Unless the Lord decides to heal him, he's dying. He ain't worried about it. He told me that. He said, "I'm not worried about it." But I got to show you this shotgun since I told you I would. Well, every year I go back east When I was a boy, I used to hunt woodcocks in the swamp. We got a few that would come through there in the wintertime. And I had an English setter. And I'd go in the swamp and I'd carry one buckshot in one barrel, my back trigger. And on the right barrel, I had a number 8 cylinder bore. And that bird dog he'd find a woodcock once in a while. We didn't have many of them, so if I hunted all day and found 2 or 3, I had a good day. But surprising how many times he run a deer to me. Well, we could shoot deer there with a shotgun, and did a lot. And man, I'll tell you, that shotgun with a load of buckshot, a deer coming right at you through the swamp, don't even know you're there. It was the way I got some of my deer in front of a bird dog. Didn't ruin the dog, didn't seem to hurt him. He wasn't interested in the deer, he was a bird dog. So he hunted too big really for woodcock, but I made it work. It's been my dream to go back there and go again while I'm not too old. I don't know if it'll work out. I'd like to go to Vermont or Maine during the woodcock flights. But I bought this little gun. You guys know I trade some guns, okay? I trade quite a few. Buy and sell vintage doubles. This one is cylinder, one barrel, and modified in the other. It's a little French-made double. It's called a Berthol. And the guy I bought it from was a grouse hunter in Minnesota. It's a very interesting little scout box lock. And real light, weighs about 5.5 pounds. Shoots nice, real high in the comb. Shoots a little bit high, prints on paper a little bit high. And that's the way I like a gun for woodcock, because they're rising target. And chances are you'll miss them if your gun doesn't shoot a little bit above the point of aim. So there you have it. There's my woodcock gun, my Woodcock Hope. I do want to put a recoil pad on it. Not that it needs it. I don't like wood. I don't like wood shotgun butts. I like a recoil pad. So we have a lot to be thankful for, friends. I don't know if I'll be able to keep this gun or not. I'm gonna keep it for a while. I trade a lot of guns, and I'm not a rich man, so the point of the whole thing is find somebody and make a little bit of money. But keep them moving. It's my hobby. It's a hobby that I really enjoy because I love doubles. But there's the other reason would be I feel guilty having too many. Probably have too many already. And I do feel guilty about that. But this is a beautiful little shotgun. It's got double triggers. It's not an ejector gun. It's a lifter gun. So when you open it up, your bullets stay in the barrel. They just lift up so you can reach in and take them out real easy. 27-inch barrels. Straight. I like a straight stock. I'll tell you about a straight stock. A straight stock helps you find the back trigger. If you're shooting a pistol grip with double triggers, you know that sometimes it doesn't seem real natural to reach back and grab that back trigger. You for whatever reason, and I heard somebody else say this ain't original with me, but for whatever reason, a straight stock with no pistol grip right here, right there, straight. It's designed to help you find that back trigger. So it just seemed way more natural for me to find the back trigger. If I was going to shoot pistol grip gun, I'd want a single selective trigger. Now the Prince of Wales grip is halfway between a pistol grip and a straight. It's a long sloping grip. And that's a good choice too. It's not as good as straight, but if you really think you have to have a pistol grip, it's a good option. Anyway, be thankful this week Thanks for listening, and God bless.